What's up guys, welcome to another video. This video we're going to take a look at a bunch of little tech items that I think are unique and that would make a great gift for his and her gift ideas out there. Okay, so we're not going to limit it, and this is going to have a wide gambit, and hopefully this is stuff that you really haven't seen too much of. I like to be original, so I like to bring you stuff that I think is useful and also that is something that somebody else hasn't already presented out there. Okay, so we've got about 6-7 things on the table here. We're going to go through them very quickly. I'll have links in the show notes for all of this stuff, but this stuff is all pretty darn cool, very useful, very unique, so you'll be the cool kid given the cool gift this year. And some of it you can put in a stocking. You know, it's some of it's cheap, some of it's kind of pricey. Nothing here really goes too much over $100. So hopefully this is a pretty good little budget table for you to look at. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is this little guy right over here. Okay, it looks like a shirt, right? But it's not. This is actually a pretty cool little device. This is a USB heated lap blanket. Okay, so what is a USB heated lap blanket? So basically this is a very soft blanket, and if you can see here, it's got a zipper. So if we just unzip this, you'll see that if I pull, there's going to be a USB cable in here. Now the new version of this actually has 2 USB cables, so you can heat it a little bit quicker and a little bit hotter. So if this one here I pull out, it's got, there you go, USB cable. So what you do is you just put a power bank in here. You can zip this up, and once you've got this plugged in, it starts to warm, and it's got a nice little warming area in it. Now of course this isn't like a heating pad or something that's going to get super hot. This just produces a nice warm, comfortable, and you can feel it. If you put this on your lap, you definitely feel it warming up. You can take this to work, you can take this, put it on the sofa, wherever you want to take this, and plug it in with your power bank. It doesn't drain your power bank super quick. It'll last a long time, especially with those 20,000 milliamp, 10,000 milliamp power banks. This thing will last a long time. And again, don't expect super hot heating pad level, because this is just a USB powered low voltage lap blanket. And it does put out a little warmth, especially if you're in a cold room. You know, if you're always cold, this is a great solution. You don't have to have an outlet to plug it in. Super soft, super warm. Can't recommend this enough. I've used this quite a bunch on my movie sofa downstairs, just as a nice little warmer. So this is a pretty cool little gift, and like I said, the new version has 2 USB ports, so it's even an improved version of this. Check the show notes, I'll have a link. This is great for hers, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next item. This is the Polaroid Zip. So what this is it's a photo printer that's a portable photo printer. And this works with Android and iOS. So what this basically does is you've got your phone with you all the time, right? So you just pair this with your phone and it'll instantly print photos. You can see here, it's a very tiny footprint. It comes with zinc paper. So this is ink, basically ink free. This is from Zinc Imaging, Zero Ink. And what this does is it'll just print out any photo you send to it in a little snapshot that you can share, give out, whatever. As you can see here on the cover here, you can see it's just a nice color print that is produced from this guy on the go, portable. So you know you can share those moments and just have those little pictures out there. Very cool little device. Again, it's an instant printer that is color. You have to have this paper, and I'll have a link for this paper and the Polaroid Zip in the show notes, guys. Again, very cool little device. You do connect to this via Wi-Fi to get it to work. Obviously, since it's iOS, there's the power button, there's a USB, and then it's got reset, charge, you can see, and that's really all it is. This is where the picture comes out. Very cool little device. You know, it kind of goes back to those old Polaroid Instamatics where you took the picture and it produces it and it developed it and you had it right away. So kind of that concept. Pretty cool little device that makes a great gift. All right, and this is, you know, that works for his and her. So we'll move on to the next thing. This is definitely going to be, well, I guess you could say it's a his or her, but probably a little more his. And this is from Rav Power. And you say, Rav Power produces this? You know, they're usually known for like power banks and stuff. Yeah. So they kind of went out of their zone, and you'll see why here in a minute. This is a very cool survival knife. So if you're into those, you know, Leatherman toolkits or whatever, this is up there with that. So it comes with this nice pouch. It does have a belt loop here, so you can put this on a belt. Got a nice snap, and then you actually get the device inside here. So what does this come with? So it comes with this multi-tool. Very cool looking multi-tool. Again, this is a survivalist thing here, so this is great for the guy on your shopping list. Makes a great stocking stuffer if you just want it for a stocking stuffer. Comes with this nice bit kit, so you've got all sorts of different screwdrivers, Allen wrench type, and then a little socket. And the actual multi-tool itself here got a lot of features built into it. Okay, so you've got basically, you've got a knife that's very sharp with a saw blade. And then if you flip this around, you're going to have a lot of other little tools here. So you've got can opener, bottle opener, all sorts of little goodies in here. This is a flathead screwdriver. And then if you want the actual multi-tool, so if we flip this open, we can do this. Look at that. Pliers, needle nose, cutters, can cut the cables, all sorts of cool stuff there. And then we actually have this is the multi-tool here, so if we close the bottle openers and can openers and stuff and we stick that out there, you can technically take this bit, mount it, get it out of its little rubber sheath here. Oh, that's tough. Especially behind the camera here. Oh, there we go. So you put this bit right there, and then say I need a screwdriver bit, I can put this in here, and now we can actually use this to do some screwdriving. So very cool little tool here, guys. Many functions for it out there. Throw this in the car, throw it in your backpack, especially if you're going to go out in the wilderness or hiking or something. It's just something that's really cool to have with you at all times. Again, it has a knife, so it is a self-defense weapon as well, if you wanted it to be that. So again, all sorts of cool things. You can see here, like I said, the pliers, everything in here. Pretty cool. Again, the knife, and the knife does lock. So if you open this all the way here, it does lock, and is very safe. So good self-defense. Anyway, guys, that is a pretty cool multi-tool. Great for the guys, even the ladies. Rav Power, kind of different. They're kind of stepping out of their zone here for a pretty cool little multifunctional tool. All right, so we'll move on. I'm going to say this is another kind of survivalist thing here. Again, this is for him or her. This is from Sunjack. And this is a 7,500 milliamp heat bank. Okay, so what is that? Again, some of this stuff is more towards survival, especially with the winter coming and cold weather coming. A lot of this stuff is practically and cool. So this here comes with like a strap. So if you wanted to have this hanging from your neck or hanging off of something like a backpack, it comes with the micro USB cable to charge it. And it comes with a little pull string pouch, says Sunjack on it. So what exactly does this thing do? So again, this is one of those USB powered devices. So you can basically, you can charge devices from it. So it's got an output, so since it's got a 7,500 milliamp battery in it, you can use this to charge your cell phone or your devices that are USB powered that you have with you. Now, that's one function. If you turn on the heat, if I turn on hot, this actually warms both sides for a hand warmer. Okay, so say if you got stranded somewhere and it's very cold out, you could use this for a survival tactic to actually heat and keep your extremities, especially your fingers. You could probably put this on your toes. I think, see, I've engaged it now, so it's going to start warming up. This doesn't get, like I said, super hot, but it definitely, the colder it is outside, the colder your hands are. And I'm already feeling the warmth down here on this guy. It's already starting to warm up. So this would be great for, you know, like I said, have it in the car, have it if you're out hunting, something like that. Stick this in your gloves, stick this in your pocket, wherever you want to use it. It does get fairly warm, and it does do the job. Like I said, especially the colder it is out, the colder your hands are, the warmer this feels. And I can already feel it. Like I said, it's getting warm on both sides. It feels great. This is a great little hand warmer to have out there. So let's go ahead and disengage the heat. Okay. Good. SunJack heat bank, 7,500 milliamps. Charge your devices, possibly save some digits from frostbite or freezing. Okay. Next item, let's go ahead and move up here. Again, this is for him or her. This is a camera lens? No, it's not a camera lens. This is actually for those photo addicts, those photo buffs that you got out there that are photographers or into photography. This is a coffee mug or a cocoa mug or a tea mug, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a lens, which is really pretty cool, but if you take the lid off, as you can see here, it is a stainless steel mug that you can drink, and so you can take this lid off, sit it here, and have it as a drink. Now, this one this came with a little camera. This is just a USB drive, kind of a cute little thing. It was a little addition. So technically I could pull this out and you can see it's a little thumb drive. I don't know if this one's still available. If it is, I'll have a link in the show notes, but this was a little accessory that came with it. Kind of cool. Again, stainless steel mug, but that looks so much like a camera lens. You can even like push these little buttons on and off. So it kind of simulates a lens, and it says Canadium, so kind of a steal from Canon, I think, but pretty cool little gifty idea for that photographer in your life. Yeah, they'd like that, right? Drink from that. It's also got a nice little for coffee, little sippy cup up here where you can keep the contents hot and only open it when you want to drink from it. So great little thing, fits in the car too. Can't recommend it enough, especially for a photographer in your life. Next up, this again, practical. This is from Vava. Now this is a dash cam, okay? So what's cool about this dash cam is, one, you know, you're gonna get footage from anything while you're driving around. Protect yourself, guys. Have a dash cam. This is a really cool one to have because it is got Wi-Fi built in. Whoa, there we go. So let's go ahead and pop it open here and I'll show you what it looks like, what all you get in the box. And this is great. Insurance companies like you to have this kind of stuff, so I highly recommend, if you don't have a dash cam, get one. So it's going to cover your butt on anything that happens. So you get the little this is actually a car adapter. This is the cable to plug it in. So let's go ahead and actually continue. You get a nice little mount, suction mount. Okay. Then we actually, I believe, the camera itself right here. Here we go. And this is supposed to produce pretty good quality pictures too. So you can see here, here's the little dash cam. So it's going to be kind of out of way, very inconspicuous, very nice, very cool. And I'll probably do just a video on this itself, especially getting some footage from it and have it out there, get some mounts. And that's really all it comes in this box. And I'll definitely probably do a separate video on this so we can demonstrate the quality of the video and how it looks. I'll just mount this in the car and we'll check it out, because this bears definitely checking out. Okay, but a dash cam. This one is very cool and very affordable. Okay, next, let's move on. If you see this little guy over here, this is a digital photo frame. As you can see here, it's been changing pictures on me, and it's very Christmassy right now. I put some Christmas photos on here. This is a USB powered photo frame from Nix Play, and I think they're just kind of go by Nix. What's cool about this one is, okay, it comes with a remote, so you can actually like power it off, play, pause, whatever, change the brightness on it. And it actually goes to the cloud, so you can get it on the Wi-Fi, and you can actually remotely send pictures to this. So say somebody's at home and you take a picture and you're like, oh, I want to share it with you and put it on the photo frame, you can actually load your picture to the cloud, to this frame, and it'll show the picture that you just took on your phone at home. Okay? It also has a motion sensor, so if you're not home, then it goes off, and if you are at home, it'll be on and it'll be displaying photos. So I don't know if you want that in the bedroom. It might be kind of bright at night if it comes on when you flip over in bed or something, but it's definitely a cool photo frame to have. And again, because not all of them have cloud-based pictures. This connects to Dropbox, connects to Facebook, Instagram, all those photos that you have on the cloud. This has no local storage built into it. As you can see here, it does have the motion sensors. I like that it has a time and date down in the corner, which is pretty cool. Not many photo frames have that. And it does have, like I said, pretty cool design, but no local storage built into it. This is all cloud-based pictures that it's loading up. And again, it does get on your Wi-Fi at home, and like I said, it's just a really neat photo frame. So I'll have a link in the show notes from Nix on the photo frames that they have as options. Digital frames are always pretty cool. They've come a long ways. Like I said, this one takes it up a notch because no local storage like those SD cards, USB drives that you have to plug into them. All in the cloud, instant. Upload a picture to Facebook, boom, it's going to start displaying on your photo frame at home. Can't get much better than that, guys. Anyway, links to all this stuff down in the show notes. Hopefully I've given you some cool Christmas ideas that you didn't think about, that maybe tripped a little thing here saying, oh, that's really cool, I got to get it for so-and-so. Anyway, guys, if you like that, if I helped you out, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, more to come, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.